It's the tallest mountain in the world, but it's still smaller than your pride. The most menacing opponent you faced, but you only face in the mirror. The most heartless voice in the room, but the one you choose to listen to. And your most colossal challenge, yet it can fit within the space between your ears. Failure, and how you handle it. We all get hurt, often by the words people say or events that are beyond our control. It's nothing new. But very few things sting quite as profoundly as failure, the omission of an expected outcome, especially when we only have ourselves to blame for the result. Falling just short, swallowing a defeat, taking a loss, be it in a game or in the real world. But the circumstances of where you fail are irrelevant because your insecurities will be sure to take advantage of either and replay that agonizing moment over and over and over in your mind's eye. That larger-than-life moment where you're just a few frames away from success, just a pixel away from winning that round or reaching that goal. And that penultimate moment before things are decided, you are in equal parts ecstatic at what you are about to accomplish and terrorized by the thought that you simply aren't enough to finish the job. And when the moment ends and the latter becomes the truth, the pain is inescapable and your frustration impenetrable. Put in terms we can all empathize with, failing sucks, and rarely can we find a silver lining, especially when we've put hours into our craft and trying again only brings an even less successful outcome than before, and then an even worse outcome, and then even worse still. We start to doubt ourselves. Am I getting worse? Did I even have it to begin with? Has all this been luck? Am I gaslighting myself? Slowly, that confident streak in our control of the situation slips away, and one failure snowballs into us questioning ourselves relentlessly. So, how do we fight back? Do we fight back? Is it even worth it to try again? I don't know. I think that's something we each need to decide for ourselves. But if you decide to stay the course of whatever you've been working so hard for, I think the first step to having a healthy relationship with failure is to realize that failure is supposed to happen. You should fall, you should mess up, you should come up short, because losing is learning. It may not be sexy, it may not be fun, but defeat breeds determination. Failure doesn't come with the trophies or the followers or the recognition. It comes with frustration and disappointment. But the byproducts of failure that no one talks about are growth, change, and resilience. Every time you don't quite make it, you are teaching yourself how to handle a new situation. You're training your muscles, your mind, your reflexes, and your composure what to do in every given circumstance. Your soul is learning how to respond to failure itself. Not with anger that will corrupt your focus and only make you worse, not with insecurity which will make you second guess yourself and throw off your rhythm, not with envy for the progress of others because their current success does not mean your permanent failure, but instead with gratitude because your mistakes are molding you into a better player and forging your heart into one of gold. Celebrate that the fight you're facing is a noble one and be at peace with the fact that you may lose because losing is the only way to learn and learning is the only way to win. And that's as true for gaming as it is for life. Failure is heavy, but it's necessary if you want to become great, and paired with self-honesty and patience, it will sharpen you into a stronger person. After they've been hammered by the weight of the world and tempered by the heat of kimberlite volcanoes, diamonds emerge as one of the strongest materials known to man. The word diamond comes from the Greek word atomos, which means unconquerable. Quiet your mind and be at peace with the idea of defeat, so that you too can one day become unconquerable. Unclench your teeth, relax your shoulders, take a deep breath, and smile in the face of adversity, because it's what makes the victory so sweet. Don't fear failure, welcome it. Sometimes you have to endure pain first before you can really let your colors shine.